Betway sponsors Froch vs Groves 2 on Sky Sports.
This is James Holder for IFL TV. I'm at Wembley Stadium today for the press conference of Carl Froch vs George Groves 2. With me, I've got George Groves. How are we doing, George?
Very good, thank you.
Good. How do you assess the press conference today, mate?
Yeah, it was good. It was a great turnout. You know, I've been at some low-key press conferences, and this was certainly not one of them. The fact that so many people were interested in this fight, and the media, especially, have really got behind it, is fantastic. You know, it's great for me. It's a perfect situation that you know, I'm going to become world champion on the biggest stage, you know, in the most high-profile fight in British boxing history. So, perfect place to arrive.
In the first press conference, George, you underlined your fight plan, saying you're going to hold the centre ring, look out for the double right hand. Today, the left hand was very prominent. You've pretty much done the same thing, saying that he needs to be wary of the left hand. Could you talk to me through that a little bit?
Yeah, I said I was going to hit him with two right hands. I never said double right hand.
Sorry, two. I correct you. Two right hands.
Because Cole took that as a double right hand, a Floyd Mayweather double right hand. It was never that. It was always, I was just going to throw two right hands. This time round, I said I want to knock him out with a left hook. If you want to go back and watch some of the footage, you know, from media workout behind the ropes, you'll see that I'm throwing the left hook a lot, and it's working. It's a good shot. Watch some of Carl Froch's footage, you'll see that he's wide open for a left hook, and left hook's the shot that's going to put him asleep. I like throwing a left hook. I'm not necessarily a left hooker, and I haven't knocked that many people out with a left hook. It's usually the right hand. So I thought, why not arrive on the biggest stage with a left hook? Because I like left hooks.
How important is your ring guile in this fight, and more importantly, your mobility in this fight?
Ring craft.
Your ring craft and your mobility.
Mobility. Yeah, it's important as anything. Carl Froch is not very good. You know, his ring craft isn't very good. His footwork isn't very good. I hope that he's improved that since the last fight. We'll have to find out. But it's like saying, how important are your brakes on your car, or how important is the gear stick? You know, how important is the steering wheel? If you don't have either one of those things, you can't really drive so well. So I beat Carl Froch for footwork. I beat him for hand speed. I beat him for punch technique. I beat him for boxing ability. I beat him for defensive movements. I beat him for foot speed. I beat him in many aspects. You know, what has he got? He's got the ability to take shots, which you can't even say that I don't, because I've never been knocked out. You know, I've been dropped once in my career, and I got stopped in my last fight. That wasn't fair. You know, it wasn't just. It was an incorrect decision from Howard Foster, and since then, I've proved that. I've proved that by making Carl Froch become mandated. You know, he's in a fight he didn't want to take. He's in a fight he can't win, and for that, I'm in a safe and happy and secure and healthy place.
I'd like to talk about you signing with the Sauerlands, if that's possible.
Yes.
How did this come about, and is this the right move at the right time for you? Do you think that this was the right thing to do?
Well, Calla called me on the Wednesday morning, and I said, "You right, Calla?" He said, "Yeah." He said, "Do you want to box for Sauerland?" I said, "Okay, cool." So we met up for, would have been probably brunch, and I signed like a napkin thing. He said he'll fill in the rest of the details.
You signed
later.
a napkin?
Yeah, he said don't worry about that, son. He said we'll put the rest on a contract thing, and we'll go from there. So I'm yet to get the terms or details through, but hopefully they're all right. You know.
Listen, I'm being tapped on the shoulder just due to the sheer amount of media here to talk to you by the invisible man at the moment, but due to the sheer amount of media here to talk to you, I'm not going to take up too much of your time. I appreciate you giving IFL TV a bit of time, and hopefully we can get a couple of minutes with you at the weigh-in, George.
Yeah, sure, great. Yeah, you can have a couple of minutes, sure. Wicked. Thanks for coming down, guys.
Betway sponsors Froch vs Groves 2 on Sky Sports.